Okay, I got a request to do a details video on Amy. You have to excuse me, I've been really sick and sound horrible right now. Start out with. She doesn't take a magnetic pacifier. It's, I don't know if you can see that. It's like the kind you get with the baby dolls, like the ones at Walmart. I'm not really sure how easy these will be to find. I plan on looking on eBay later tonight and see if I can find some that come baby dolls and people are selling. I may be able to figure out a way to modify a baby's pacifier to do something similar. I've tried to stick a newborn ma'am pacifier in her mouth and it just doesn't work. You can see her mouth's just not very big. Now I already took her eyelashes off. They really didn't match. They looked very fake and plastic, and if I can get where you can see. On her toes, they're very flexible and squishy. But you can see, I think you can see, it kind of looks like they're very flat where the toenail meets. You can see better on this side. Yeah. It just looks kind of strange. I didn't notice it at first. It's not real noticeable, especially if you leave socks or shoes on them. And her hands. To me, they seem like they're a lot longer and skinnier than a newborn baby's hands would be. Well, you can see hers. And then I've got Rayleigh, and she wears her 3 months or newborn size. You can see how much bigger hers are. And they're just chunkier, which she is more of a preemie size. So there wouldn't be a whole lot of fat on a preemie baby, so maybe the skinnier hands do work. So I'm going to take off her hat. And her hair's a mess. It's not the softest hair, but let's see, it is still nice. It's kind of got a little bit of a wave to it. And you can see here where the very top doesn't have a lot of rooting, but it does around the edges. If you look in her stock photos, it shows her with a large curl on top of her head, which I guess would be to sorry about that. My card was full. I had to delete some things, but like I was saying, the stock photos show a large curl on top of her head, and I think that would either be so they can save materials and not have to put as much hair in, or maybe that was just the style, and since it was the style, they didn't put as much. But I'm thinking about if I can find some hair that matches hers, just rooting some more on top, because the sides are great. They're really thick. Let's see what else. She does have a cloth body. It's not jointed. Well, her arms are kind of jointed. They're not really easy to turn. It's really tight, but her legs aren't jointed at all. It's the type of cloth body where they just kind of sewed a straight line at the hip joint and it just flops a little bit. I am going to buy her a new body just so that I can move her around and kind of pose her better. She's wearing 3-month pants, which they are a little large. I've got them just kind of pulled down, and a newborn top, which is a little big on her, but most newborn clothes are big on real newborn babies. She has hand-painted eyebrows. They're not real detailed. It's really just like a swipe of paint. Kind of see it. Her nostrils are not opened. I'm going to see if I can look into opening her nostrils and her mouth. She is weighted. And she is kind of heavy for her size. She might be a little bit heavier than Rayleigh, but if she is, it's not by much. Her body is packed a lot tighter than Rayleigh's. She's a lot firmer. I haven't really decided if I like that or not. But since I'm getting her a new body, then I'll be able to do it how I want it when it gets here. I probably will trim her hair, just because it is so long. There's even a couple spots that were missed. It looked like they had dressed her first and then cut her hair because it was stuck underneath the dress that she came in. But all in all, for value, I'd say she's really good for the price. I may get another Ashton Drake silicone doll. I'm not really sure. So far, I haven't had any trouble with lots of hairs and things sticking to her. I haven't powdered her or anything yet. So far, it's okay. I think that's it. So let me know in the comments if you have any more requests for any of the dolls or anything you'd like to see or questions you have. Thank you.